They're off of the juvenile turf. And it's Dakota Gold who breaks sharply from the inside. Slipstream is up and on the pace. Portfolio Company goes up, and then Tiz the Bomb. Farther out and moving up now is Coinage, and Coinage will confront Portfolio Company, and these two will take them into the turn. Their 1-2 Dubawi Legend is now moving up on the outside. Dakota Gold is down toward the rail, racing 3.5 lengths off the lead. Then Modern Games on the inside of Glounthaun. Grafton Street to the outside of them. Break of another 2 to Slipstream. They're being followed on the far outside by Credibility, and in between those two is Stolen Base as they head to the backstretch. Then back to Mackinnon, Tiz the Bomb, and Great Max at the back of the pack. 22.66 that opening quarter mile. Portfolio Company the leader. Coinage is 3/4 of a length behind, running in second. Dakota Gold, Dubawi Legend, and outside of them it's Grafton Street. Modern Games has 5 lengths to make up. Glounthaun's alongside, and then comes Credibility, followed by Slipstream, Stolen Base, and Mackinnon, Tiz the Bomb, and Great Max. It is Portfolio Company and Coinage taking them around the far turn. 1-2. These two with Grafton Street coming 3 wide after them. Then Dubawi Legend in behind horses. Dakota Gold to the inside. Modern Games is now moving on the far outside. He's kicked it in, and he's closing down the center of the course with 1 furlong to run. Grafton Street to catch. Modern Games on the outside, closing that gap. Dakota Gold and Slipstream are next, but it's Modern Games. Modern Games will win the juvenile turf. Under the wire clear. Tiz the Bomb came flying late. Then came Mackinnon, followed by Grafton Street and Dakota Gold.
Well, I got to tell you, that sound you hear behind us, I don't know what to say. I mean, it says it all. I'm not going to follow up on it. I've never heard anything like that at the Breeders' Cup either. Modern Games wins as most of this crowd expected, but tickets will be refunded on Modern Games. And if you had this horse horizontally, you go to the favorite. The favorite does not win. Dakota Gold. Modern Games wins. As far as who ultimately did win pari-mutually, it's the 4, Tiz the Bomb. This is a mess that's going to be sorted out for quite some time. Let's go back to the performance here. Rishi, Modern Games is everything you said he would be.
Modern Games, confusion reigns. Modern Games didn't get the best start, but got a good position, and he is just tough, uncomplicated, gets the job done. He's a real professional. Fantastic for Charlie Appleby and William Buick. They win this race again. Charlie Appleby, his 3rd win in a juvenile turf from 4 runners, an incredible record. It's unfortunate that he has to have this reception, but it's not about the horse, it's not about the trainer. The crowd obviously disappointed. Connections, though, will be delighted.
Charlie Appleby, I mean, 20 minutes ago, he was looking at the possibility of not running either horse. One Al-Bahar was scratched out of this race. That's the highs and lows of horse racing in 20 minutes. You lose one runner, you come back here. And we've always said this horse has stood out on our Breakfast of the Breeders' Cup work shows earlier this week. Essential Quality in the Classic was one. This horse was another. To me, he'd look, Rishi, I said it all week long, he's built for American racing. He's short, sharp, he's nimble, he's agile, he's not too big, he can handle the turns, and just absolutely floats over the ground.
And look at this hunger to do the job. He loves it. He loves to go fast, he loves to go forward, he loves to respond to his rider.
So it's a photo for second, but just watching it, the 4 did get there. Tiz the Bomb. That on the pari-mutuel front, that's what you're going to be dealing with, and the top spot here. But I'm with Rishi in so many ways. This was one of the most brilliant performances on the card, and it's going to be overshadowed by. We still don't know why this pari-mutuel mishap happened, but I have never heard a crowd like this. Even after Zenyatta lost to Blame, people were just sad. This crowd is sitting around and jeering because most of them felt Modern Games would turn in this performance, and he did. Congratulations to owner Godolphin. This homebred Modern Games is by Dubawi out of the new approach mare, Modern Ideals, trained by Charles Appleby. The connections have been made whole. The problem is the grandstand behind us and people around the country, and the Breeders' Cup is going to have to address that, at least explain things and what could happen, move forward. It is really unfortunate because this day was going along splendidly until all this.
Right, so just because you're always good at this, Todd, explain what happens in those horizontal wagers. I mean, say you're alive in a pick 5 to the 1 and the 2.
You ended up with the 3 Dakota Gold.
Yeah, so, who you probably didn't want going in, and ends up as a favorite.
The problem with with all of this is that then you're watching the horse you liked to begin with, the horse who was the favorite out there. Because if this had gone the way it's supposed to and the one stayed in the race, everyone has the winner who played the 2 Albahar, and they're all happy. They watched one of the best performances of the day. They may not have had the 1 Modern Games, but they end up on him.
Yeah.
He ends up
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Instead,
you have a medal. You have a medal.
Well, there are some markets in the UK that reinstated Modern Games,
right,
and some that didn't. Total, utter confusion.
Yeah. It's just so, and I feel for the connections because Modern Games is coming back, and with each announcement, the punters who are here in the grandstand are not happy and jeer, and it's not for the horse. Again, this is as good of a Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf winner we've seen since they instituted the series for 2-year-olds on the grass, and both William Buick and Modern Games should be coming back to a much different grandstand, and had this worked out the way it was supposed to, with the 2 being a late scratch and everybody getting the 1, this would be a joyous grandstand, and they'd be getting the accolades they deserve.
So that's the pari mutual result. The 1 crosses the wire first for purse money, but 4, 6, 11, 3, 5 as far as wages go.
I can't understand this. I cannot understand this whatsoever. What happens here in America? I'm totally confused.
Stays in America, apparently.
Yeah. What I do know is that Charlie Appleby's 2-year-olds are outstanding. Bear in mind that Native Trail won 2 Group 1s from 4 starts this season, and he's the unbeaten, the best 2-year-old colt around. He's also got another horse that some people think is better than Native Trail, a horse called Caribus. Then, of course, he's got Albaha, obviously didn't show his stuff today. Thankfully, he's okay. He's a Grade 1 winner in Canada. And then this guy, Modern Games, has done what he's done in this latter part of the season. I mean, we're talking about 4 high-class horses, and they're more waiting in the wings. Yep. There are more waiting in the wings. There are horses that have run once, twice. He has got as good a 2-year-old team as I can remember someone other than Aidan O'Brien in Europe at the moment.
This horse was so good, he was unbettable, Richie.
What is right? Enjoy your refund, Richie. But, you know, on a serious note, that was a very good serious note. We needed a laugh. So at breakfast at the Breeders' Cup, you really did a fantastic job taking us through where Godolphin is and where Charles Appleby figures in all of that, and he is backing their confidence here.
He has fulfilled every expectation that Godolphin would have had for him when he took the job over, 9 years ago, but he has far exceeded what they would have expected in that space of time. Let's face it, Godolphin on the world stage had just gone under par by their own very high standards, but he has brought them right back to the top of international racing. And this success from Modern Games, irrespective of all the shenanigans that have gone on before the race, suggests that they have got a horse that they can take on the world stage, and who knows, he can also dominate in Europe. He is such a lovely horse. He's got such a lovely nature as well.
Giddy's horse for next year, that's where they'll be pointing, right? Do you think?
He wouldn't be first or second choice for the race.
Wow.
In the stable.
In the stable. Well, you did tell us who the best is in the stable. I didn't know he was that much better than Modern Games. That is saying something. We are waiting for this race to go official. What time do you guys have dinner plans? Because I'm thinking, when you're telling me there's some markets that refunded, some markets who didn't, I mean, I don't know how they're going to sort this out behind the scenes. We have the odds up there, but if they're requiring us to sit here until it goes official, I may miss dinner, Simon.
Yeah, well, we can bring some snacks out, I guess.
And there is Modern Games and William Buick. What a fantastic ride. And let's not forget, he did break through the starting gate early. 90% of the time, horses who are allowed to go back and run don't win. So he had a lot go wrong here that wasn't his fault, and he still overcame it and won with devastating ease.
He's a horse that's so tractable and so willing to do what the rider wants that it wasn't a surprise that once he had broken through the gate, he was able to be reined in by William Buick. And a word about William Buick has had also, on a personal professional level, an amazing year. He got married this year to his partner Jane. He is now a dad. He chased Oisin Murphy down in the championship.
That went down to the wire, didn't it?
Right, just a little bit short in the end, but he had a fabulous season, and now he's continuing to have success on the world stage. He and Charlie Appleby are a very, very formidable team.
Modern Games, and prices do come in. Tiz the Bomb, your winner pari-mutually.
The winner ran second.
Simon, do you want to get this grandstand going again? Come on, everyone's trying to get out. figure this out for tomorrow. Tiz the Bomb pari-mutually is your winner, $17.60, but the connections to be read are for purse money, Modern Games, homebred for Godolphin, William Buick aboard, trained by Charles Appleby, Chestnut Colt by DeBowie out of the new approach mare, Modern Ideals. That ends the Players Show for this Friday. Future Stars Friday for the Breeders' Cup. Don't forget, tomorrow, the big day with 9 championship races.